Greco, always a great guy here. I see you in good shape, putting in that work. Everybody knows what you got, Amir fight. Just give me an update on how everything's been for you.
It's been good, I'm training hard. I'm excited about this fight. I'm excited about going to the UK. A lot of fans there. Yeah. I'm going to be cheering, and some are going to be booing, and that's all right, because, getting a chance to perform in front of the UK fans, for me, it's a thrill and an honor, because they're the leading fans in the world, by far.
Got you. Before the fight was announced, I saw you on Instagram, petitioning for the fight. What were your thoughts when you found out it was you who got signed and, you're going to really fight?
I wasn't surprised, to be quite honest. Actually, me and my producer Jay, in about a week or two, I've been saying it for last month, we're going to drop a marketing video how I got the fight. And initially, he never picked us, we picked him as an opponent. And the marketing video will show you how we got the fight.
Got you. Now, what was it like coming face to face with Khan? Things got a little heated. We saw the water was thrown. What's up?
It's nothing personal for me. It's all business. If he took it personal, I can't apologize, because that's boxing for you. Everybody. Whether it was Duran back. Remember when Duran fought Sugar Ray Leonard the first time? How bad did he get under his skin? And he got really bad personally. Yeah. That wasn't personal. I just said things that he already said to the millions of people on social media. So if he's thin skin like that, not my fault.
Tell me about Trent Camp in Vegas so far. Why Vegas? Why, and how's it been so far?
Well, this is the ground roots where I became a mature fighter. I believe this has got some of the best sparring possibly here in Vegas. Next week we're gonna start sparring with Jessie Vargas. I just already got the fight April 21st. Yeah. So I'm excited about that. And you know what? A brother helping out a brother. We're fighting on the same day.
What do you think of his fight?
He's got a great chance of winning. Mikey Garcia laid out the foundation on how to beat Adrian Broner with a traditional Mexican style fighting. So
now you've been in this boxing game a little bit. You've had fights, losses with Errol Spence, Sean Porter. What did you learn from those defeats, and how are you better now?
Well, let's talk about the Errol Spence defeat. How did I get that defeat?
Short notice fight.
How short?
3 days, I believe.
2 days.
2 days.
So would I count that? No, I only count that for my mental psychology. I said to myself, if I can get over this hump, 16 pounds, 48 hours, and actually win the first round and a half on the fight, because I was that gassed out. Yeah. Mentally, it's only gonna make me stronger. So I only use that for my mental game, that fight. Now, talk about Sean Porter. Back then, I had about 5-6 weeks to get ready for him. He was hungry. He beat me fair and square. And I say it every time. Look, if you're man enough to beat me, I congratulate you. Maybe one day we do it again. Who knows? And but now this fight here, I got 3 months to get ready. I'm gonna be down. I already lost a lot of weight. I've been seeing and reading everyone's comments. He's a fat boy and this and that. Yeah, of course. I got a show. I have probably arguably the best boxing show online. It's called The Culinary Fighter.
Tell me about that. I've been watching some of
subscribe
on YouTube.
Go around.
Tell me about that show, though. Break it down on YouTube.
Sure. I travel anywhere around the world. I started in the States, so I go in Europe, and I interview some of the best fighters in the world. I had Mikey Garcia, Jessie Vargas, Paulie Malignaggi,
Chris Algieri.
So now we're eating fine meals. When you get a boxer, see, boxers, we starve for a living. Yes or yes? Yes.
Yeah, that's true.
So when you get a boxer's best attention over the dinner table, that's when you get a boxer's best response. That's when you get a boxer's best attitude. He's calm and he's eating his favorite food. When you're interviewing a boxer right now, like I'm training, I'm antsy, like I want to go eat, but I'm thinking about food. I'm thinking about getting some rest. The best time to get a boxer's attention is at the dinner table.
Gotcha. Great stuff. Now, talking about the welterweights, Errol Spence, what do you think about him, how he's done, and are people avoiding him at 147?
Yes, because he's a southpaw. He can sit and he can bang to the body. So that's definitely, I hate fighting southpaws. That's my, I prefer fighting a regular guy than a southpaw. Look, a southpaw, all of a sudden your distance changes, your punches change, your thinking changes. One thing I can say about Amir Khan though, he is only alert 24/7 when he's fighting a southpaw. Yeah. When he's fighting an orthodox fighter, he loses his focus. But when he fights a southpaw, look at Amir Khan fighting southpaws. Focused, composed, big fan. Love him.
Do you think the Canelo knockout took something from him? Is he back fully?
Yes, I think, I know he has a lot of drama in his life, Not gonna get personal because now people are gonna start crying, but he does have a lot of drama in his life. The knockout didn't help. And look, this is business. We're gonna go there and fight. I made an offer to him. I will make it in person. Look, you hate me. I don't hate you. This is business. Let's meet in the center of the ring. Till one of us gets knocked out. It's no big deal. No shame. There's no shame whatsoever if you put that offer on the table. It's boxing.
Got you. Now, another boxing topic going around is Canelo. The Canelo Golovkin fight. Canelo tested positive. Did you see that? What were your initial thoughts?
Well, I know that Mexico is contaminated with a lot of steroidal foods.
Yeah.
But Canelo's a multi-millionaire. Yes, sir. Yes. Why wouldn't you want to go buy the organic foods at an organic farm, at an organic store? That's my question. Why wouldn't you, instead of buying it at a Walmart like I do? I can't afford the lifestyle of Canelo, but I still buy organic foods.
Got you. Now, did you see the Deontay Wilder, Luis Ortiz?
Yes, I did.
What do you think of that crazy fight?
Let me tell you something. Deontay Wilder is for real.
Yeah.
He's for real. He's got that. Look, who cares if he can't box? Who cares if he's a little sloppy? But everybody cares when he lands that right hand and it's a good night.
Got you.
Rocky Marciano, calling him Blumpsy and can't box. What happened with Rocky Marciano? He'd be losing the fights. Jersey Joe Walcott, all of a sudden, boom, knockout. People love to see knockouts. I'm a big fan of Deontay Wilder. I'm going to have him on the show in the Culinary Fighter next season for sure.
Can he beat Joshua?
Yes. Why? Because he's wild. Joshua got knocked down by an old Klitschko. I believe Wilder hits harder than Klitschko. Klitschko's more precise when he touches you. When Wilder hits you with that raw power, we're talking about raw power. A black man, 6'7", shredded, ripped to the bone. He showed up at 215. That's about 15 pounds lighter of his last fight against when he fought Bermane Stiverne.
Now, you're a veteran now. What have you learned about the business of boxing? Just kind of how lonely, tough the sport? Tell me about it.
Lots. Dear fighters, number one, do not fall for the fancy conversation that a stranger gives you just because he has a few dollars and says, I know this guy, I know that guy, and he starts dropping names. I'm a victim. That's why I've had all these years of inactivity. And it's sad that the boxing world is getting to know me now at 33 years old, properly, doing a right promotion, a right fight, but it's never too late. So the one thing I can say is don't be naive. At the same time, fighters, we're fighters. We're supposed to be tough guys, yes?
Yeah.
But I tell you, some of the fighters are the most sensitive people I've ever met in my life. And it gets me thinking. It boggles my mind.
Gotcha. Where were you born, raised? Canada, I believe. And tell me your upbringing, how you got into boxing.
Okay, so I was born in Toronto, but I grew up in Sicily.
Right.
My parents went back to Sicily. They figured they made enough of an earning. They went back to Sicily, but then when we went back to Sicily, things were bad there. If you know the history of Sicily, up near the Corleone towns, it was bad. So my father, for a better future, in 1993, he decided to pack up his bags again, come to Canada at 50 years old, start over again and raise a 16-year-old son and a 9-year-old son, which that was me. And I started boxing at 9.
Gotcha. How did the sport change your life?
Well, definitely, I think I would have been a big kid. In fact, I love to eat. Yeah, it's no secret. I love to eat. I enjoy the fine things, fine dining. Boxing has changed my life because it kept me healthy. It opened up a lot of doors, and it's a great sport, man. It's the oldest sport in the world. How could you not respect the sport of boxing?
Got you. And what last few more things? The UK fans. What about them do you love, and what are you anticipating on the night of the 21st?
I like the UK fans. The UK fans will be like, "Hey mate, there's a fight tonight. Let's go buy tickets, get drunk and get fucked up." They'll go and they'll support. But the American guy, he say, "Fuck that! I'm not gonna go there to the stadium. I'll order the pay-per-view." The American guy, he will support you by pressing order button on the pay-per-view, and he'll invite his friends over for beers. That's the difference between America and the UK fans. The American guy will stay home, invite his friends, The UK people will go to the stadium, get drunk.
Champ right here, man.
This guy's the man. Thank you for having me.
Tell me about City Boxing.
I love this. Is my favorite gym. My favorite gym, City Boxing Club.
It's guys like you that make the gym what it is.
I love it.
Thank you, man.
Love it.
Got you.
Thank you for having me.
And last thing, how can people keep up with you, follow your journey?
Everywhere on social media, you know me. Eh? Look, there's only the 3 major social media buttons, which is Facebook, page, Twitter, Instagram. I'm there, but the most important one is YouTube Culinary Fighter. As you know, I'm doing a one-of-a-kind series, my own version of 24/7. It's called Fighter Series. It comes out every Thursday, I believe. We had the first one launched March 1st, second one's coming out March 8th.
Great, we'll check
I'm
you
investing. Look, we're investing on yourself. The best investment is in yourself. Fighters, don't just sit on your couch, scratch your nutsack, and expect a call. Do something about it. Thanks for having me.
out. God bless.